Bruv, Bravette, ladies and gentlemen, Mandem, Galdem, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. Influencer accused of $100,000 COVID grifts is undone by her Insta bragging. But if you're not aware, a grifter is more of a fancy way of saying fake guru, scam artist, or someone that's conniving. But by the textbook definition, it goes as follows. A grifter is someone who cheats others out of money. Grifters are also known as chiselers, defrauders, gougers, scammers, swindlers. Selling a bridge and starting a Ponzi scheme are things a grifter might do.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
A Florida influencer who flaunted her lavish lifestyle on Instagram has been arrested on wire fraud charges. The Department of Justice said Tuesday Danielle Miller has been accused of using the information of a Massachusetts resident to open a fake bank account, then apply for COVID-19 relief loan with the fraudulent credentials. She received a $102,000 loan as part of a federal program meant to help small businesses during the pandemic. The money was used to buy plane tickets and stays at luxury hotels in California, investigators allege. Chideke, now wow, oh wallahi. You the craze. You know what I find funny is that do they not understand that these things are a loan, right? The PPP loan, COVID-19 relief for businesses. At some point, you have to pay the money back. So if you have no business or something that's making you money, how do you expect to pay the money back? I recall reading that if you pay a certain amount, let's say 30% or maybe half of it back by a certain time period, that the rest of the loan will be forgiven. But if you're not even using these things to actually make money, right? What's going on here? What's going on here?
Hello there, Your Honor. I wanna say I'm sorry for the things I've done.
So again, based on my research, right? If you were able to give a certain percentage of the loan back by a certain date, the rest of it will be forgiven. So maybe half of it or 30% of it, then the other 70% or 50% will be forgiven. But if you're gonna take the money, at least use the money to make more money. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, plane tickets, luxury hotel, like what income generating endeavor is that? Miller has a large Instagram following, and prosecutors were able to use the photos she posted against her, according to court documents. For instance, the fraudulent bank account was charged $5,000 by the luxury hotel Petit Hermitage, and a few days later, Miller posted a photo that geotagged the hotel. Miller will face up to 20 years in prison and a $250,000 fine if she is convicted. You know, what did MF Doom say again? Our famous rapper, what did he say? Self-snitching? The self-snitching remains at an all-time high.
When rappers snitch on themselves.
6 a.m. when I went to the store. I didn't have no money because I was poor. I saw an old lady trying to buy a PS5, so I took it out her hands and I punched her in the eye. A manager approached me and he told me to get out. I stabbed him with a knife and I went to the checkout.
The self-snitching remains at an all-time high. What is okay? Here we go. The legendary quotes. Rap snitches or scammers telling all their business. Sit in the court and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. F around. Get the whole label sent up for years. Rap snitches telling all their business. Sit in the court and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. F around. get the whole label sent up for years. You know what I don't understand is, like, of all the criminal offenses or things that you could get arrested for, why is it always that scammers are the ones that willingly boast, willingly publicly display their criminal activities? Hush Puppy, this is one example, and the multitude of fake gurus online. You willingly post for the world to see. Why can't you just be rich in peace? Quote unquote rich, right? Because, you know, I would like to get rich too by scamming, you know? Wow, let's look at her page real quick. Wow, 34K. Okay, you got the nice car in Florida. I want to tell the world about you just so they can get jealous. Once upon a time, man, I heard that I was ugly not long ago. Came from a biatch who won an F on me, and he still do. Anyways, I said my face bomb. Oh, I guess. Oh, she's quoting the great Cardi B. Yeah, she's quoting the great Cardi B. So we got a Rolex, Chanel. Wow. Oh. Wow.
I am a clown. I am a clown.
Amen. The higher, no, was it the bigger they are, the harder they fall? Is that the quote? Yeah. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. But I still, you know, I would like to leave y'all with a very profound quote. You know, the quote that allows me to stay, you know, on my YouTube grind. Hopefully it helps you to stay on your career grind as well, and not get lost in the sauce by all these fake gurus, all these people who are on Instagram living an alleged lavish lifestyle. It goes by Charlie Munger, and the quote goes as follows: spend each day trying to be a little wiser than you were when you woke up. Discharge your duties faithfully and well. Systematically, you get ahead, but not necessarily in fast spurts. Nevertheless, you build discipline by preparing for fast spurts. Slug it out, 1 inch at a time, day by day. At the end of the day, if you live long enough, most people get what they deserve. Now, your path to success might not be sexy, might not be quick, but more than likely, if you're managing money well, you know, paying yourself first, saving 30% or 40% of your monthly income, right? Paying off debts, and then now venturing into investments, right? Having an emergency fund of at least 6 months worth of expenses, right? Being debt free, at least from debts that aren't generating you income, and then having money in investments. This is the tried and true way that will lead you to financial freedom, right? Not using more than 30% of your credit card limit, right? So you can avoid credit card debt. So if your limit is $1,000, have your own self-imposed limit of $300. Anytime your balance goes above $300, you stop using your credit card, you pay it off, and then use it again, right? That's how you responsibly use a credit card. Have your own self-imposed limit. Beyond that, if you don't have money, if you don't have a significant amount of money in your savings account, right, at least 3 months worth of expenses, you should not be using a credit card. The financial discipline that it takes you to save money prepares you to use a credit card responsibly. So if your monthly expenses is $1,000, right, you should have at least $3,000 to $6,000 saved up in your savings account. Don't get lost in the sauce. A lot of fake gurus, a lot of scam artists out here living an allegedly good life. But like our friend here, Killa D Mila, the quicker they rise, the quicker they fall. Just take for example all these one-hit wonders, right? Or even basketball players have a good rookie year, a good sophomore year, and then they can't and then just fall off. The countless quarterbacks who had good seasons, and then boom, it's like they're nowhere to be found, right? Stay true to you. That's the only way to be. But as always, if it doesn't feed you, don't water it. And too much of any good thing is good for nothing. The buffoonery, the self-snitching remains at an all-time high. How are you lot doing today? Hopefully you're doing more, saying less, and keeping that same energy. No cap. Flip the script. I'm out. Deuces. Bow.
And I want to meet your mama, cause your love, they make me hammer. I just want to take your number, cause the way you shake it, they bust in my brain. Oh yeah, rotate. Girl, in your love, I feel okay. Baby, showcase. I want rock it slowly. Yeah, yeah. My sweetie, my sugar cane. Oh girl, say you bust my brain.